welcome back to Kimmie in the kitchen. So we just got home from our anniversary weekend away in Santa Barbara, and we brought home maybe my favorite ingredient on the planet to cook with. Sea urchins! They're live. We just got them. You can see that one's still moving. I'm gonna put them in the fridge for a minute, and then I'll start to prep them to make them for dinner tonight. So it's totally crazy to see them like move their spines in the bag, but I'm just gonna keep them in the fridge for a minute while I get the kitchen prepped and ready to go. We're gonna eat some of them raw, and then I'm going to make a pasta with them that I used to eat all the time when I lived in Sicily. So I used to live in this little town called Siracusa. Actually, I lived on a little island off the coast of Siracusa called Ortigia. And my favorite thing that I ever ate, maybe in my life, came from a restaurant there. A lot of restaurants do it in that part of Italy. And it's spaghetti Ricci di Mare. So spaghetti with live sea urchin. So I'm going to saute a tiny bit of it, but mostly just like a garlic and olive oil, a little bit of parsley. You lightly cook some of the sea urchin, but you really put the majority of it on top of the pasta raw. You have that perfect balance of like the creaminess from the ones that have been cooked, the brininess from the ones that are raw, and then that light, yummy flavor from the olive oil, the garlic, and the fresh parsley. So I cannot wait to make this. It's absolutely amazing because our uni is so fresh and delicious, straight out of the ocean today. We literally saw the guys bringing it in off the boat. It's always better fresh. Literally, if you can buy it fresh and still alive, bring it home so it's still moving around alive in your refrigerator. That's the absolute best way to do it. So I have a full video on how to clean and prep your fresh live sea urchin straight from the fish market, and I'll link that video in the comments below. You can sometimes buy it pre-cleaned at a fish market or Japanese grocery store, but live and fresh is best. Hello! Okay, so it's time to make the pasta. So spaghetti Ricci di Mare is literally one of my favorite foods. It's one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten in my life, and it might actually be the most delicious thing I've eaten in my life. So we're gonna start. It's a very simple pasta. The sea urchin is the star ingredient, and we're not going to ruin it with one, by cooking it too much, and two, by adding a ton of other flavors in there. We're gonna keep it simple, we're gonna keep it clean. It's gonna be olive oil, garlic, a little bit of fresh parsley, and may I add a tiny bit of garlic. We're just doing 1 clove sliced in half, and then a little bit of hot Calabrian chili pepper. Those are the only ingredients other than the Ricci di Mare, and it's gonna be simple and delicious. Okay, my pasta water is boiling. I'm going to add some salt to the water. I'm just doing a petite handful. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt because I love the flavor that it adds. It is salty in the perfect way. My pasta water is boiling. I'm about to dump my pasta in. Over here I have an abundant amount of extra virgin olive oil with 1 clove of garlic, just one, sliced in half. I have it on a really low heat. I just moved it up to a 3 because I want my pasta to be cooked at the perfect time for the condiment. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of parsley in it right now to let that parsley like release its flavors in the heat. And then I'll add the uni maybe 1 to 2 minutes before I put the pasta in. So I'm using this amount of spaghetti. We're using a really good quality spaghetti that we got from Zona Little Italy, one of my favorite Italian farmers market stands here in LA. My water is at like an active rolling boil, and in goes the spaghetti. In the meantime, yummy, so good. In the meantime, I have my olive oil, my parsley, and my garlic over here, chillin'. So this spaghetti, the package says 11 to 12 minutes for it to be cooked. I set my timer for 8 minutes because I want enough time to drain my pasta and then repass it in the pan with all my other lovely ingredients before it gets too cooked. Al dente is essential. It's like part of the art of pasta. Right now I am just doing a little sofrito, which is like a pan fry with my extra virgin olive oil and my parsley and my 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to start to add in some Calabrian chili pepper because they are so delicioso. And Calabrian chili peppers have natural antibiotic properties, so that's why they're used a lot in salami making, because they kill bad bacteria and are so delicious. I think that's a good amount. Okay, so I just took the garlic out because it was starting to get very toasted and strong flavored, and I didn't want it to overpower the dish. I'm gonna put the uni in now. It's time to drain the pasta. Marco's gonna take the pasta. I'm gonna put the uni with all of the liquid that it's expelled in the meantime out. And then I also have the other half of the uni that is raw, that is waiting to be chopped on the pasta. So it's a little hybrid of raw and cooked uni. We're only gonna cook the uni in the pan on a very low heat. It's only on like a 1.5, 2 heat level. We're gonna cook it for like 1, maybe 2 minutes. So I just kicked my heat up a tiny bit. I do want to break apart all these little pieces because this is going to be like the creaminess of my sauce for the pasta. And then we're going to get all that yummy brininess and flavor from the raw uni that's on top. Okay, go for it, Marco. In goes the spaghetti.
I mean, this way is better.
That way is better, but whatever works. And always, always, pasta water is key. Here I'm turning the heat up just a second. A little more pasta water. And we are going to just stir it all together. In goes the fresh parsley at this point, and a little drizzle of raw extra virgin olive oil. Woo! Party time. Excellent. I'm throwing the garlic back in. Man, that looks delicious. And I just have maybe like 30 more seconds of stirring this all together. I want a little bit of that pasta water to evaporate, and I want this cream to form that you can see what's happening here. So this is not dairy cream. So good. This is the starchiness from the pasta water, the creaminess from the uni, the fat from the olive oil. It's all binding together right now. Heat is off. I'm gonna take it to the table. We're gonna plate it, top it with the raw uni and another little hit of fresh parsley. And this is it, guys. Spaghetti Ricci di Mare. There's the pasta. It looks amazing. So we're gonna plate it out. Oh my gosh, we did giant portions because, hey, if you only get to eat this like once every 5 years, you better make it 1,000% worth it. Okay, here goes this. I'm gonna grab the raw sea urchin. Here we have it. The uni, the raw uni is plated right on top of the spaghetti and a little fresh parsley. Vai amore, prova. Dimmi com'è.
Vai amore, prova.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Non ti dico.
Yes.
Bella cremosa, bionda.
Oh, I can't wait to try it. Com'è?
Wow.
Buona. Oh my gosh, it's time to try it. Look how good that looks. I'm just gonna mix that raw uni into the hot noodles. So it's not gonna like cook, it's just gonna like warm up a little bit and add to the creaminess. Get a nice little piece of the raw one on there. Oh my god, it looks so good. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Honestly, so amazing. One of the best pastas I've ever had in my life. One of the best foods I've ever had in my life. I'm a fan forever. Spaghetti Ricci di Mare. I think you've stolen my heart yet again. Salute! Be sure to like and subscribe for more travel-inspired cooking videos just like this one. Buon appetito!